Well, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning, day before Labor Day or Memorial Day. So I'm doing something today I've decided I wanted to do for a little while, which is take the top bunk out of my 23 T680 Next Gen. I've actually already taken it out of the truck. I thought it was going to be a real pain in the butt, and I thought I was going to have to fight it and everything, but it was quite simple and quite easy. So here it is right there. It's that piece right there. Came out all in one piece. So actually came out quite easily and quite good. So let's go take a look and see how I actually did it. Here we are in the truck. You can see that's where it was. It sat on those two little things right there. And then it would rest on that and that side when it came down. So basically all I did was I put the bed up. Over here on the side, on each side, there's these two bolts. They're just really big Phillips bolts. So get a really big bit. I don't know what size bit it is actually. And the bed rests in these little channels. As you can see, there's little channels over here. And it's the same two bolts here. In the channel, there's a bar that goes across the top here that lives on the bar that's there. So all I did was take those off, pop those out. There's a piston on this side, so you got to take the piston off. It just unscrews back here on the back, and then you can leave the piston on itself. And then once those bolts are taken out on both sides, then the bed will just lift straight up and out. And all I did was I brought it kind of forward. I brought the whole bed forward so that the like the underside here was facing out. And then you just kind of have to manipulate it and kind of pick it up, twist it a little bit on its side. Then you can bring it down. Got to move the table out of the way. And then it'll fall all the way down, and then you can kind of pick it up a little bit, and it'll just take it right out the door. So it actually came out pretty well. So what my plan here is I'm going to take, I've already got cabinets. I'm going to put some cabinets up here. It actually will give me a little bit more light in here, because with that bed all the way down, it was like right here. And if you turned on any of the upper lights, nothing came underneath the bed. So I want to have that changed. So now I got to take this off and figure out where the studs are in the back. They're not really studs, but they're fiberglass studs. And then we'll do it there. Right now I'm going to take off the upper cover here and see what lives underneath. So this is what it looks like without the little back panel on. It's fairly just kind of bare. The only way you pull it off is they got the little plastic clips in there that you just pull them. Do it kind of easy because you can rip them, because the back of the thing is only cardboard. I'll show you the thing. That's the back. So you can see it's just cardboard on the back. It's laying on its face. And so you got to be a little bit careful. And it does kind of tuck down in behind here. So you got to make sure that you undo this a little bit, and then you can get the rest of it off. Let me put this back up before it falls. Again. I got some extra of these things, so I'm going to replace some of them if I can. It's not really all the way in there, it's just kind of sitting there. So if there's things you want to do while you're in here, this is the time to do it. So if you want to put extra lights on your back, on the back of the truck, you can. Let me set that down. So this is a good time to put any, if you want to do extra lights, you can pull this off. It'll come down. A lot of these wires are just this is all for the XM radio. Where's this one for? Some of these are just lights that go, probably run through the whole cab here. But these are the things I was talking about. This whole right here part is structure. This is not. This is only about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch thick of fiberglass here. And this is obviously a lot more. If you're looking at this right here, this is how I got my dish antenna mounted to the back of the truck. I've got it up there, and what I did was I took a piece of bar and I put it on the inside here so that it kind of grabs onto the side of because it broke. As you can see right here, the trailer hit the back of the antenna dish and it pulled the whole back piece of this out of the truck. And then I had to push it back together and refiberglass it in. So I think I got to take that off, which is this. This is the hook that held up the bunk bed. So I got to pop this off, and then I can go get the cabinets and start putting the cabinets in. All right, let me go get cabinets and try to fit them up and see what it looks like. I have to move some of these wires out of the way. Probably put them up, something like that. I don't know why they're... So here's kind of what I've decided to do. I went ahead and put a bar across the bottom here. It's it's just a 2x4 or whatever it actually is. These are the cabinets that I'm putting up. I'm putting up 3 of these. Well, you can't really see them. I'm putting up 3 of these. And I was putting these things on, and I had a problem with my rivet gun. Of course. Why wouldn't I? So basically what they're going to do is just sit right up here like such. And the only reason I did this 2x4, this is going to come off. But it's to just hold them in place while I screw them in place. That's really all it's for. So, and I don't think I'm going to put the back piece back on, because I don't think I really need to. Can't see it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to screw these up, and I got 1, 2, 3 is going to go here, and then got a bit of a mess going on, but I think I'm good now. I changed my strategy. The way that the support beams that go in here are in here, I would have had like the whole corner of like this whole part right here would have been unsupported. So I went ahead and went down to the store, and I got some not 2x4s, but they're little I don't know, 1x2s or something. I don't even think they're 1 inch wide or 1 inch deep, probably a 1/2 inch. So I bolted those up, and then I'm going to be able to screw these directly to the wood, and then it should be good to go. So let's do that, and then I'll be back in a minute. Otherwise you're just going to see my back, and nobody wants to see that. That's how it looks. I got to still put my bed and stuff in here, but I mean, the overhang used to hang all the way to this thing right here. So all that light from both windows up top were pretty much blocked out at night. So they look pretty good. I did kind of screw that one up a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how I did that, but it still closes. That one's a little crooked too. That one's sort of okay, but that'll keep them closed and locked. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do down here now. And then I actually got it up top too, but I may not do anything with that. But that's what it looks like with all the just the cabinets in. And I can still close the curtains on the top ones if I need to.